Let's get ready to reach the takeoff area. Don't need to say anything else from here. Hello, my name is David, you can call me Zen, and welcome back to another episode of Talesofarise. In the previous episode, we had already went on ahead and given our answer. We're going to find a way to destroy the Great Spirit, while saving Shion's life all the same. This time, we're gonna go on ahead and take off and head towards Rena. I think we have a solid shot. The one thing I do want to check. Okay, I thought so. Can't fast travel around the world. So, can't fast travel at least until we get down to Rena. I'm trying to figure out where I want to fit side quests in all of this.
It would appear that our Helganquil
We'll kind of
host
see.
really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Cinematic? Cinematic? Cinematic. Please no red women. Look at the astral energy. That's absolutely insane.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Oh.
Then this must be the hollowing.
Oh.
You mean to
That's
tell
what
me
I thought.
This whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's
That's
covering
awful.
everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
There's only so much we can do.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
Yes, sir.
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Well, we're here in Rena. Oh my god. I figured that the game would eventually lead us here, but to actually be here, this was not how I imagined the world would look like. So, now we have the capabilities of going back around the world.
This is where
That's good to know.
began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate, ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
No,
What do
Law,
you
don't let
mean,
the
what
interest
would
of thought.
happen? you'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
That's not.
Nah, I'll pass.
That's
This
not
is
okay.
essentially a world-sized Renin graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity?
No, that's not what he.
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
The challenge of a lifetime.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
Exactly.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever.
I see.
It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
A laws like break. Okay, please guys, I want to play the game. I haven't played the game for 40 minutes now.
Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean? Oh,
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule, but if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
that's true. Just as bad if the Danon started pressing their own.
like how they did in Almejia's region.
Astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands.
Exactly.
Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example.
Exactly.
Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Oh, this is so cute and happy. All right. So we have a couple of options here. I think there's probably a lot that's going to be going on here in Rena. So this is the last area, of course, and I think we should probably step foot in and kind of see what we're up against. Because there's still going to be a lot to this game left, and we just don't even know it.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Oh my... Guys!
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Yeah, Kisara's onto
You can
something.
do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
A man can
We
dream.
didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with
Not
us
the
for
call
now.
out.
You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Because it is.
Just a friendly suggestion.
Friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
didn't realize those ingredients were off.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry
Some of these
inside
skits,
takes up a lot of
man.
space.
What
Do you
is
think
what
it's
is this?
Weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Yes.
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Guys, we gotta go.
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get
I
him,
swear.
Hoodle.
Oh, not to get him.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out
What are all these skits,
like
man?
A whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Law,
Certainly
don't
in all
cook.
of my years, I've
Don't
never heard
cook.
of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
The only thing I can think of then is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's
Okay.
also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
No,
What do
I
you
don't.
mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right.
Oh,
Zeugles were
okay.
only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own
Okay,
ends.
I didn't know that. Never mind. Never
First
mind.
people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find.
I
a way
totally
to
forgot that they were
live
genetically
side by
modified, to
side
be
with
quite
them one
honest.
day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Wait, actually,
Well, I
interesting.
guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
I was gonna say, if there was one more, I was going to have a problem. The astral energy here looks absolutely beautiful, though. But what a gorgeous looking, like, last area. Oh, Helganquil. Nice.
Helganquil! Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
They're under the will of the Great
It's
Spirit.
no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
All right, so Helganquil round 2.
I knew there was something off here.
Wait, there's a lot of them. I didn't fully sign up to fight like 6 of them. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I've last played, because I normally tend to record these on like almost a weekly basis. Wait, these aren't nearly as strong as what they were when they were bosses. Okay, never mind. I was concerned for nothing. But what level are we actually? Because it might be in our best. You know, I'm just trying to assess the situation basically. Okay. Golly, it's been quite a journey, and it's gonna get really bittersweet once it finally ends, you know. But I'm gonna give it the best that I can until then. right, there. Jeez.
Flashing fang!
Why do they have to spawn so many of these guys, you know? But that incineration wave is by far one of my favorite moves now. I have to admit. Oh, I was supposed to say, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'm just a little guy. All right, there we go. Wait, that's a new one. I'm sorry. Wait, can I move, please?
Don't get caught in the blast.
That's good to know that they'll die if they get too low and we don't actually take them out. But I'm wondering now if we're actually a little bit under-leveled again. Honestly, it's not fully out of the question. And, you know, sometimes I'm just like, maybe I should just get those adventurer packs, you know? Make life a little easier.
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Exactly.
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
Or we probably...
This whole mission is over.
What are these Zoogles? Oh my god, look at the design.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
Yeah, they probably had a nice intricate like architecture.
It stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
I know
these
so.
guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit?
Unfortunately, I think so.
Was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
This has been I think the most skits I've ever had in a single episode. That's kind of intense.
What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances.
Oh, 100%.
Like all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see
Well,
us
we
as
have
being
our
on
interaction with
equal
Hackred
level with them
34
or
or
not.
35 to go off of that, maybe?
Before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
Just a little bit.
Contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
All right, before we watch Onward to the Center, I do want to move around our party just a tad. I think I want to switch these two out. For those two. We haven't had a lot of Kisara and Log gameplay in a little while, so I'd rather do that now.
Technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, no, even before that, just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Do you think the lords that went to Rena became
I'd say
hollowed?
there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
Thank you,
I can
Shion.
understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
So can we jump in?
Doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah.
I agree with Law in this case.
With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
We have no
For
choice.
them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
Exactly.
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Okay, so let's see these Zoogles. These are probably our final reskins of the wolves, and they're level 50. So, and the best part is that I just took Dohalim out of the party. So, you know, I'm just doing my best here, you know, living my best life. I wonder what they're weak to, if you think about it. But I don't have a lot of penetration, so I don't... So I don't know. Oh wait, I still haven't figured out that if I hit the button in time for... No, you... So to answer you guys' question, no. Hurricane Thrust. Hurricane Thrust number 2. Wyvern.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Oh. Oh, where am I going?
Here, let me help.
I don't want to talk about what you guys had to witness there, okay? I'm not good at this game, okay? Alright. Gonna go ahead and put that on the wolf. All in all, I'm very interested to see where the rest of this goes, but I also want to make sure I tackle all this remaining side quests. I wonder where all that's gonna fit in. Oh, I was about to say, don't you jump away from me.
These guys picked the wrong fight.
No complaints here. The more the
Darkmane and Rending
Just so
Titan
don't get any
Fang.
rash ideas.
Oh god, not another one. Free will.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
More than
I'd say
likely.
it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The
What do you
Renans
mean?
have committed grave injustices against the Danans, but it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled.
Yes.
Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
So yeah, some Danans were just traumatizing other Danans for the heck of it, if you think about it.
That allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us.
Yeah,
Without
it's
it,
everyone
we
has to have
wouldn't
that
been
power
able
of
to
choice, you
beat
know?
Hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
Exactly.
He said, without a doubt.
Love you, Hoodle. Okay, let's open up our first
Is
door.
it just me?
And yes, I know I need to eat food,
Is this a
Kisara.
dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to
Thank you for saying which apparatus, because I was lost.
What the?
Oh,
Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action.
I see.
Concentrate.
Oh no, not the bees! And another gargoyle mob. Okay,
Stay on the ground.
gonna do the boost break.
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, so I guess we're gonna be fighting as long as we're in this elevator. Got it. Meanwhile, my computer is sitting here like, David, please stop fighting enemies. Your poor computer can't handle it. And I'm like, yes, it can. It's been through worse. Okay, so if I pick how or
Bring you down.
you know, Shion, I was hoping that you would aim yourself in a way where you didn't just hit one enemy. But you know, sometimes that's too much to ask.
Not a problem. Do it.
Frozen?
I always do like encounters like these though, because it just leads to Just very fun combo potential that I don't think you really see very often.
It's time to end this battle.
All right. Oh, could you imagine if I never missed, and then misses immediately? God, the combos are just so good. I wonder if the mobs in Dana have leveled up in general now that the end of the world is slowly upon us. Alright. Wait, there's still more? Okay. This ended up just being a super long chain battle, and goodness. Shut up, Law. Oh my goodness. We're doing so well. Gosh. Ooh. So I haven't seen Celsius Fury in forever, but also more importantly, guys, why are there still more things coming into the elevator? Part of me really just wants to use that level up for like 10 levels. Oh, ow. Wait, that laser almost ruined me. Jeez. Wait, it put a status ailment on me. Wait. Are we done? Oh, I need to learn Revitalize now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, Vanish Without a Trace? We're getting Inferno soon? Not Inferno, Explosion, sorry. I love that Xion is a combination of like an offensive spellcaster and then, you know. Oh, that was actually such a good fight.
Even in such a harsh
the problem that I think we're gonna run into though is
there are still creatures here?
there isn't a fast travel point that I've seen easily. Oh god, there's bees. Not the bees! Alright, those bees were a little harder than I would have liked, but I realized that all these guys have a lot more HP, probably due to me being very underleveled. Alright, not bad. So we have a door over here, we have a ladder over here. I don't want to fight that. But we may not have any choice later, so we'll just move on from that for now. We don't have to deal with that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. You know what? It's fine. What I think I want to do is that I think I want to go ahead and end things off here because we've already been recording for about half an hour and I've been trying to keep these episodes a teensy bit shorter on average. So that's kind of where we're floating around roughly. So thank you guys also very much for watching today's episode of Tales of Arise. Next time, I think that we are going to take fit in our random filler episode, and I think we are going to tackle the one side quest on Pelagian and then do the temples. What I'm going to be doing is that I am going to be probably dropping the game's difficulty down to very no, I don't know what I want to do. You know what? No, I know exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. So thank you guys all once again for watching today's episode of Tales of Arise. You guys could do me a favor, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Any of the actions do help the algorithm with me. So I do appreciate every single one of you guys who do choose to do that. So I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? You guys have a fantastic rest of your day.